Welcome back to the Crypto Market Updates channel. Today is the 28th of November. It's a Tuesday. I hope you had a good Monday and a good start to the week. In today's video, I'd like to talk to you about something that I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, maybe not everybody, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who are wondering about when is a good time to buy crypto. When you look at Solana, when you look at Bitcoin, when you look at Ethereum and Cardano, and nobody should be looking at XRP because that's a shitcoin. And you're maybe wondering when is a good time to buy these cryptocurrencies. And in today's video, I'm going to show you a little trick that I've just recently learned that's going to give you an idea of whether a cryptocurrency is a good buying opportunity right now. So let's hop over into the charts for today's presentation. It's going to be a full screen trading view visual. So let me just get that set. So this is something that I've learned just recently. It was shown to me just recently, and it's very intuitive actually, but I simply didn't think about it until I was actually shown. So a lot of you out there may be very much aware of this process of how to figure out whether an asset is worth buying right now, if it's a good time to buy or not. But for those who are still, not sure, then this should give you a head start on trading. And this is not a conclusive strategy. So when you know how to figure this out, how to have a better look at this, it's not going to make you a 100% efficient trader, but it'll give you a better idea of, like I said, whether it's a good time to buy or not, of course. So this is a chart of Bitcoin USDT pair on Bitfinex, I believe. Bitfinex, the reason why I chose Bitfinex is because it has the largest range. It goes all the way back to January of 2017. So basically, in order to determine whether an asset is worth buying right now or not, is to draw a specific fib retracement. For this purpose, on the side, it's the Bitcoin price, but we'll change that to percent because that kind of separates it into even partitions. And if you notice here at the bottom, there is one indicating 100%, 0.75, which is 75%, 50%, 25%, and I guess 0. And think of it as in terms of discount. So the presentation goes as follows. When you go to the store and you see things at a certain price, you determine whether you want to buy them or not based on the price. Now, if you go to the same store, time and time again, occasionally the store will have sales on things that you like to purchase. Now, for you to determine whether you want to spend the amount of money that you normally wouldn't, would depend on the amount of discount that you get on that particular item. So, is a 25% discount good? Is a 50% discount good on the item? Is a 75% discount good on one particular item that you would like to purchase? You determine. But I guess that's how you would look at it. So Bitcoin at its heyday was at $69,000. So this was the top of the market. And since then, it's retraced significantly. It's retraced all the way down to whatever the price that was here. I guess around 14,000. I'll just check quickly here. $16,500. That's what the price would have been. So in any case, for that price, when you look at the percentages here, at these prices, that's below 75. That's a below 75% discount. So that would have been a very good time to buy. Bitcoin's pumped since then, and right now it's above 50%. It's less than a 50% at a 50% discount right now. So you would have to look at this chart. So you take the way you draw the Fibonacci retracement, this particular one, you have to set it up in a certain way. You have to set it up in a way that will allow you to do these things. You would activate your magnet if you don't know how to use TradingView. Also, if you don't have TradingView, then make sure to follow the link below and download it. It's free. You can purchase it, of course, if you want, but you don't need to use any other indicators than the ones that are available here. I use an additional indicator, Elixir by Crypto Banda, which is a paid service, and I'm not endorsing that just yet, but it's something that I've been using. This is where I learned this strategy, this approach to analyzing whether an asset is worth buying, if it's a good time to buy, you know, cryptocurrency right now. But in the group, there's a lot of information, so I will talk about that in a little bit. But for now, we'll turn that off because we don't need these indicators right now. So we're to the fib. So turn on your magnet right here on the left-hand side, and then you would have to set up your fib retracement element. Whoopsies. And I'll show you in a second how to do that. So you go to the lowest point on the chart, and then you drag it all the way up to the highest point on the chart, and that shows you the entire stretch of the cryptocurrency, its lowest to its highest point. And Bitcoin right now is at about, I guess, what is that, 52% or something from its bottom price. So would you buy something at this discount price, or would it be better to have bought it over here? Of course, it would have been better to have bought it over here, and if you did buy it over here, then you probably aren't watching this video. Right now, when Bitcoin, and we're talking about Bitcoin as well, so it's a cryptocurrency that everybody expects to pump massively, and it is still relatively inexpensive, I guess, compared to its all-time high, almost at a 50% discount. So I guess you could say that it is a good buying opportunity. Of course, this fib retracement setup should not be used on its own, and you know, this is not the final word, but it's definitely a way of having a look at a cryptocurrency. If you want to buy on spot and hold for long term, this is a good way of establishing whether this cryptocurrency has reached a point at which it's ridiculously stupidly cheap and you should jump on it. If you are a trader, obviously, then you would want to enlarge this and go onto a smaller time frame, maybe on let's say month. This is on a 12-month time frame, by the way. You go on a month, you can see a lot better how the market moves, and now you can see the moves of the market between the 75 and the 50. You could look at this and see whether the next wick will close above the 0.5 line or below, and then determine whether to go long or short, I guess, because chances are that if it closes below, we could see a retracement back to 75 or something of that sort. You probably would have to draw more lines and do a lot more analysis. This is on the weekly, so it's closed above, but you can see the wicks are getting smaller and smaller, and a red candle opened up. So, but we're not getting into that detailed of an analysis. So for Bitcoin, maybe this is a decent place to purchase. Again, it's something to keep in mind. Let's go to Ethereum. Now Ethereum, we're standing over here. Let's take our fib tool and trace it all the way, and now we're looking at Ethereum, which is right here. So we've got the 25 to 50% discount, and then just below 50% discount. So based on this quick fib retracement, Ethereum is in a good position to buy. Could it go down even further? Yes, of course it could, but overall, Ethereum is in a good position for a stock up of your bag holdings. Let's have a look at XRP. No, not XRP. Nobody should be looking at XRP. ADA. Let's take our fib retracement. Go to the top. ADA right now is at an extremely high discount. From its all-time high of, it was $3.10 right here is the price, down to 30 cents right now, or 37 cents right now around here. But I mean, it's below 75. So is ADA a good buy right now? Yes, definitely. even if you think that ADA might go from, you know, might spend the next little while pumping. Where is my ruler? Let's say if ADA pumped from here even to this area, that's 256% gain, which is massive, right? I mean, it's not, I'm not talking about a single candle that's just going to shoot up, but overall this area is a good buying opportunity for ADA because it is at a 75, below a 75, more than 75% discount from its all-time high. Solana, let's have a look at Solana. Bottom over here, Solana stop is over here. Solana, it's the same. Solana is in a good buying zone right now, below 75. Kadena, if you're not familiar with Kadena went in the way of the dodo. It's something that I'm beginning to compare Kadena to Kaspa. Kadena was the thing that was supposed to solve the trilemma of the cryptocurrency, the cryptocurrency trilemma, and it pumped all the way to $88, and of course it dumped to whatever price it's at right now, just pennies, and it disappeared. Nobody talks about it anymore, and it was the thing in the last bull run. So I can envision Kaspa doing the same thing. So take advantage of Kaspa right now, because in the next bull run Kaspa will disappear. It'll become in the way of the dodo, just like Kadena has. And is Kadena a good buying opportunity right now? It's kind of hard to draw this because it's in one single candle. It would appear that Kadena is in a very good buying area, but of course you have to keep in mind that Kadena was a very short-lived project. It pumped and it dumped within a year. Where will it go from here? Not sure, but is it a good buying opportunity? Yeah, most definitely. Look at it, it's way at the bottom. Luna Classics, we're not going to look at that because, you know. H-bar, let's have a look. H-bar is also within that very low zone. Icon, just as well, and Phantom is already here as well. And Kaspa doesn't really, it's a new project, so it's just one candle. I guess if you went on to the 1 month, Kaspa is right now pumping. Is Kaspa a good buying opportunity right now? Absolutely not. If you're looking at stacking more Kaspa, you're simply relying on the hype and you're hoping that it's going to go up in the future. It's basically gambling. It's not a very wise investment opportunity right now. I got into Kaspa at about here, 49. Yeah, at about 49. So I got into Kaspa at almost a 75% discount. And I talked about Kaspa as well as Kadena months back. 2 months ago, I think I introduced Kaspa on my channel. That video received only 19 views. Sadly, 19 views. For some reason, I don't know why, but nobody was taking attention. Probably because this is a small channel, and of course, all the moon boys that are advertising and pumping everything, everybody gets a lot more attention. But on a teeny-weeny bit of channel like my channel, you know, nobody took notice. And of course, Kaspa pumped. But I got into Kaspa at around 49 cents here, or sorry, 4 cents, yeah, 5 cents, below 5 cents, I think, and it pumped since then. And right now, Kaspa stands at 14, almost 13 cents. And is it a good time to buy Kaspa? No, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, this massive candle has just been shooting up. This is on a monthly, so this entire month it's just been green. Kaspa's been going up and up and up, and it looks like it might be beginning to retrace, and we might see it go here. I mean, it could go further up. People are talking about, you know, as always, it's $1, $5, $10, and but where will Kaspa go? We don't actually know. But when you look at the chart here, you tell me, is Kaspa a good buy right now? Looking at this Fibonacci retracement, it's not. You're looking at the very, you know, this is less than 25% retracement, and if Kaspa does pump more, then you'll be lucky, and if it doesn't, then you're looking at, you know, if you purchase here, and Caspa decides to retrace back to the lows of here, 50%, then you're losing out on a lot. So let me just show you how to set up this fib retracement tool. How to set up. It's very easy to set up. Basically, all you need to do is go into your fib retracement settings here and just set up the 0, 0.25, 0.5, and 0.75 and 1 indicators, and highlight them all into white, and make them, you know, as visible as you possibly can. It makes it nice and puppy. If you initially start your fib retracement, you may have a bunch of different numbers here listed. Feel free to do with them with whatever you want. You can cancel all of them. I just highlighted 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 5. There are 5 lines, obviously, right? And then once you do that, you should go down here to template and save as. Save as. Name it whatever you want to name it. I called it the discount Fibonacci or something like that, and then simply save. Yeah, discount zones right there, so I called it the discount zones, and you can save it. And then once you have your fib out, you can always use the fib that you want to use. For example, right now I can load any Fibonacci extension. See, it changes to my Fibonacci extension right here. Reverse scope. There are different Fibonacci settings that I have set up. This one we're using is the discount zones. So that's it for this little tutorial. I hope this was helpful. If it was, then make sure to smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, and remember, I talked about Caspa months ago, before Caspa was trending, before it was cool. Nobody paid attention. If you had paid attention to my videos and my introduction of Caspa, you'd be in the money big time. Maybe next time, maybe you will watch some of the other videos that I post, and maybe you'll share this information with somebody else who would also like to be in the money. So go ahead and share my videos, share the channel with everybody else, and I will see you in the next video. Crypto Father out.